What's good? It's your boy Czar, All Rights Reserve. I'm coming to y'all quickly to talk about something I found disturbing. I seen a write-up by New York Times. It's from 2017, but it's basically saying that DJ Scheme is a DJ that's behind wifey's funeral, Wi-Fi funeral, however you say it. It said he's behind Ski, said he's behind Tentacion. It's basically putting it as if he was the DJ that helped make him. Now, why do we know this is a lie? Don't we see Mr. Duval claiming that he has rights to the beat that made Tentacion blow up? Where does Scheme come into the picture? Where do you come into the picture? Yo, it's looking like your career is a scheme. Where do you come into the picture? Maybe you made Ski Mask, but look where he's at. Is he big? No. He's not doing anything. You didn't make Tentacion. You're barely behind that. Then you said you're behind Wi-Fi's funeral. Did you see his Vlad interview? The stuff that was going on? Did it look like he needed you to become successful? He actually ditched a lot of stuff to move on his own. He was moving on his own. It didn't involve you. Like, why when I keep looking, do I find pieces and stuff that people like? I bet that article is how you got your deal at Empire. Do they know how much of a lie it is? It looks like if that's the case, Duval should have had a better shot at it than you. All of members only instead of you. But it's funny how the two people that make it is you and Kid Trunks, right? Interesting. I find that most interesting because the two people I found looking most snake-like is Trunks and his Scheme. In the whole situation, and these were the two that got the deal. And these other guys are just grinding, solo, independent. Isn't it funny? That makes perfect sense to me. Two snakes work together to steal the spotlight. And he claims that he was working with him. Scheme, what song did you work on with Trunks? Please tell me. Because his catalog sucks. And that's a fact. I don't care what song he got a little weight off of. Wasn't he using X's social media? We know how you got it. Let's be real. Come on. Stop trying to play us stupid. We know how you got that. But what song did you help him with off this catalog? So over here, I tell you what, I'll give you guys publicity. Because whether you want to believe it or not, I got people watching it. That'll be worthwhile. Tell me what song and we'll critique it here. I'll literally listen to it. You probably made it. I don't care if it's 8 years ago. I'll critique it. Because I'm being honest, yo. You guys, lies. All the people I find with lies seem to be hanging together. And the craziest thing is, you guys can't even big up X. You go to the label X used to be with. I'm pretty sure there you were talking left and right about how amazing X was. But when you get out here, you act like you're a solo act. For real. You're not. You're not. You're not. Give him credit. They didn't want to give him credit on Vlad. That's how I know they're not giving him credit any other time. On Vlad, you guys both sat there and act like you were solo the ish. I couldn't think of one thing he actually did. Funny how he's saying he was behind X. We know that's a lie. You said that, and that's what they said. That's a lie. We all know that. Then you're saying you're behind Trunks. Maybe that's why he's sucking up. Like, he has sucky catalogs. Like, his music is sloppy. I told him how to do it. It's still sloppy. Like, that is... I don't care if you got a deal. That's not longevity. That's not going to keep you in. Getting 400,000 views on YouTube isn't going to help you stay popping. Making sales is what a record company wants to see. Bottom line. Yeah, I talk with these record companies. I talk with the magazines that you're aiming to be in. Like, you're sloppy. So when I say this stuff, it's not just me saying it. It's me analyzing what people really looking. Are they checking for Kid Trunks? Everybody was checking for X. That's a fact. Were they checking for a Scheme? Production? DJ Scheme's the man. Yo, you guys lied so much that you ruined your chances in the game. I don't think you see that. Even if you took the rest of your hundreds of thousands, because you're thousandaires. You're not millionaires, you're thousandaires. Even if you took your thousandaires and put it towards making yourself bigger or publicizing what you got, fact of the matter is that you are not going to be authentically true because of how you lied to get where you are now. And because you forgot about the guys who were behind you. Trunks, them times you were making the phone calls for help. Really? Those times you were calling for someone to get your back? Let's be real. You can have people, but who was the first to call? You should have pushed members only. You really should have. If you're going to get big and get in a position, how am I going to get a deal and not call my dudes in on a... They should have been featured on every song. You dropped the ball. What did X do? He was including you guys in everything he's doing, business-wise, career-wise, everything. You dropped the ball. You did some sucker-ish, and now you ruined your team. Honestly, I don't care how big. That's why you can get 1 billion. Yo, it can say 1 billion followers. You're still a sucker to me. You dropped the ball. And there's a lot of things I'm not showing or talking about. Aside from the receipt I already showed you didn't answer. That was just a sample of what I have. That was the weakest sample of what I have to show your character. Because I was showing them when I start mentioning this guy, it's for a reason. I'm not mentioning you to be smart. I'm mentioning you because I actually found some crazy stuff. A woman that's claiming to be his baby mother. And you were contacting her at a certain time. You're around the guys. You were hanging out at his house. Even if you tell me I wasn't living there, you were hanging out there. So you had to know her to some extent from there. Are you kidding me? Yo, you violated the bro code on so many levels. You violated the bro code with X. You did. And he let you slide. He let you slide. And you still didn't respect it. You still can't give him credit. You go on Vlad, you don't even say that he's the reason why you started rapping, because we know that's why. You were telling how you were getting bullied and he pulled up and had your back. You're really not going to hold him down in a time when he needs to be held down more than ever? And it's crazy because me contacted from afar and I held him down better than you ever did. Me, I held him down better than you ever did from afar. Isn't that crazy? Yo, that's psycho. That's how you know someone's guilty for something. If I can hold him down better than you, and that was your homie, quote unquote, your homie, at least that's what you say. And you're holding him down like a sissy. Come on, man. Literally. He made that comment. All you did was get up and get in front of a crowd and tell them to scream, forget Vic Mensa. Really? Is that how you roll for a guy that was willing to fist fight a bully for you? To fist fight your enemy? Is that how you move? Is that the best you can do? Really? I already told you what I would have did. It's the end of that. You are a sucker, man. He came on there, and when I told you that, I would have been in DJ Academic's place. And that's crazy, because he said all that, and I wouldn't be surprised if Vic Mensa rocked you, because that was weak. You got up on stage and had the crowd chanting something against him. That was weak, man. Tankhead had a better response. Yo, by that means, how come I don't see none of y'all saying free Tank? That man held y'all down. Why aren't y'all saying free Tank? How are you guys doing that and not saying free Tank after all he's done for y'all? That's so sad. I'm the only one that has gotten up and supported him. The only one that has said basically free him and put respect on his name. None of you have done it. All of you let it go. You guys are like whatever about it. Y'all were whatever about it. Y'all didn't even care, man. That's so sad. Y'all didn't even care, man. Y'all let it happen, whatever. Y'all were whatever about it. That's my problem. How are y'all whatever about it? Y'all didn't even put on for the man when he's gone. I don't know about the rest, but I know you in your position at Empire, you couldn't put on for him. You couldn't hold that man down. You couldn't shout him out. Even when he got locked up, you ain't say, hold your head, Tank. I ain't see no posts. For real, when he gets out and you're calling him like you do normally, I pray he doesn't answer. You didn't hold him down or keep his image up or nothing. You can say, oh, I'm doing it behind the scenes, but why don't you do it to the hundreds of thousands of fans you built up off of their image with them? You didn't even share your followers with them. I bet. Yo, I'm telling y'all, what I'm reading about DJ Scheme, supporting Kid, and then it want to mention X. No, you didn't. That's a lie. You and Trunks are moving alike. And I really think, now I finally nailed it. I think I know why. But I don't want to put that out yet because this is getting crazier and crazier. I got mad people looking into certain things. I want to find out some things. Part of it is your whereabouts around that time. That's your hint. I want to know where you guys were. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yo, the more I look into it, the darker the picture gets. Yo, these guys were snakes. Yo, for real. You know who it is. All rights reserved. I'm in the building.